What up? What's going on? Let's talk. You know how they say there's always like two sides to every story? In my opinion, I think there's about four. There's the truth, the lie, and then God know what really happened. But then there's also that hidden agenda story that people don't normally see. So we're gonna talk about something right quick. Imagine you start chasing your dreams, you put your head down, stay consistent, you grinding, and you pray that you get a sign. You pray for a sign, you praying that hopefully what you're doing is going to work. So you get quiet, and then it happens. That thing that you've been working on works. Starts working. You finally building something. Your channel start growing, money start coming in, but then that pushes your business to other channels that start to grow. Now your other things that you're working on is starting to build up. You know, it's just this domino effect of everything going well. Doors start opening that never opened before, and suddenly people you love start disappearing. Yeah, that's what happens. And I'm gonna just say it, I lost friends to YouTube over money and loyalty. Money will change people. But I'm realizing that I didn't lose friends due to that. I lost friends because I grew. That's why. I grew as an individual, and I grew something that I was working on for myself, just being locked in and staying focused. And it's kind of tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because YouTube, one thing I learned, it'll show you who clapping for you because they love you. It'll show you real quick. But then on the flip side, it'll also show you who just clapping for you to keep tabs on you, to see what's going on, see what you up to be around for their benefit. It'll also show you that. And for me, it's a messed up situation, but I had to move past it. I had to move past it for this reason. When I started to take YouTube serious, I decided not to play no games no more about it. There was people around that was there when I didn't even upload a single video. There was people there that was around when I talked about starting YouTube, and people who watched me struggle, who knew I was broke, who knew that I was working these jobs just to kind of keep the lights on, knowing I hate it. Knowing that this right here is what your boy always wanted to do. And I thought, man, you know what? I finally can make it to where I can make myself proud, and I got friends around that I could do what I love and have y'all around being videos. To now it's nothing. Crazy. But you know what? Like I said before, I figured out that I had to lose people because it was out of my alignment of what I wanted. Like the partying, I didn't want to do it no more. I wanted to be locked in. The going out is cool, the drinking is straight, but I don't even like doing that. Like I don't find happiness in that. I don't find enjoyment in that. I don't find enjoyment in smoking. I don't. I find enjoyment in that gym. Really now, like I'm falling in love with the gym now. Just I should really record my journey from me being 200 last year to now, I'm at 180. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think as I get older, I'm just outgrowing a lot of things. Like, I'm outgrowing people. I'm just outgrowing. And just to keep it real, bro, that is a hard understanding to get around, bro. Like, I had to sit down with myself yesterday and really just try to figure out, like, this is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but for those who know, you know what I'm saying. When I stopped doing all of that didn't align with me, the truth is I start choosing me first. For the first time in my life. You get me? I know there's somebody out there where like you put yourself on the back burner. And I did for a while till last year. Even now I told myself this year this is gonna be a year of just focusing on what I got going on. You get me? And I'm not saying to cut people off or nothing like that. I'm saying take more time for you. That's what I'm saying. Take more time for you, because we don't do that enough. Talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. Not because I'm rich, because I'm not. Because when you making some, here's what's gonna happen. Or even just a little, it exposes so much. I don't even know what word I could use. It exposes what people really think about you. That's how I'm gonna put it. When you making money, especially a lot of money, like I'm making, you start to see people's true colors, bro. Like I think about this situation I see on the internet now with Ty, the guy, and Dub. I think about this situation because it rings bells for me. It rings bells for me because I have friends that start asking weird questions just like him, bro. Like, so how much you making now? You know, like, are you gonna move out there? Ain't nothing really out there, bro. You sure you're gonna be able to make it? Like it just reminds me of the same situation I went through with people I used to kick it with. They did that same thing. And then you know what happened? Everything that they was doing under the sun started to come to the light. Just like it's doing for him right now. It's crazy. I don't know. They used to say, you think you better than us now? Like a lot of y'all was doing that. I think it blows my mind. It blows my mind of how this works. And it started to become less support and what I had going on and more of a, like, I guess, suspicion, as if like I'm better than somebody or feel like I'm better than somebody. When I'm the type of person, boy, I will motivate you to get off your ass to go get whatever you trying to go get, literally, because I know how it feels to go from zero to having it, to losing it, to having it again. I know it. But that's because I got some type of dog in me. I really do. I don't like giving up. I don't even like speaking that type of mess in the air because it feeds off to y'all. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. In my mind, when it came to YouTube, money, friends, loyalty, and all that, I thought money would bring people closer. You would think, but it don't. It don't. And why I'm saying this is, on my journey of YouTube, people that was around me, I had some support that was like, man, do that, because they like doing it. But then I also had some people that didn't have no faith in it. But then when it worked, those same people that was denying it want to come back around. That's the part I don't like. That's the part I don't like. And really all money did was really down the journey for real. It didn't do much. It helped, but in the long run, I peeped who was only around for just that. That's what money showed me. When I wasn't putting people on game no more, true colors were starting to show. When I wasn't helping people build their credit back up from 468s to 750s. When I wasn't helping people clear their credit off of going bankrupt, having bankruptcy on they report for 10 years. When I wasn't helping nobody do that no more. And when I wasn't overextending my hand no more, I get looked at crazy. The version that they could relate to, they can't relate to me no more. Now people feel some type of way. Do you feel me? For me, loyalty was everything. Loyalty has its levels. I used to think loyalty was simple. Nah, till I went through a couple situations where it tested me. You know, if I love you, I ride for you. But one thing about me, I'd rather cut you off completely. On my soul, I'd rather cut you off completely than limit how I rock with you, bruh. Literally. I will stop talking to somebody completely for that reason. Because I know people for who they are, especially the people that I'm talking about, and I know where your heart is. I just can't be around it if it's gonna be this same. You're gonna be this same type of person that I like. You a whole different person than when I first met. You get me? And that's what comes with you outgrowing stuff. That's what it is. But loyalty, for me, is like, I'm not saying that everything you do as a person is going to be good or anything like that, but if people love you when you down, it should be the same way when you up. Do you feel me? Like, it should be the same way. And the moment you start seeing that and it changes, it's time to go. It's time to go. A lot of us be stuck and sitting in this same cycle of being hurt all the time because that's what you used to. Nah, we ain't doing that. I had to learn the hard way. And that's why I'm making this video, because not everybody grows at the same pace as you. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody is going to go to the same lengths as you. You want to know why? Because you are you and they are them. Not everybody's going to have the same heart, mindset as you. They're not. And a lot of you will dim your light for people that don't deserve it. Real talk. And that's the truth. That's the truth right there. And I can't even put it into words because that's how deep it is. Most loyal things you could do for yourself, and I'm talking about you, is leave. Sometimes that is the best answer for you to do. As hard as that sounds, you have to separate yourself from that cycle. And I know that's hard, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. As soon as I let go of being in that same circle and having people try to dim my light when I know what I'm capable of, stuff started to go up for me. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but I had to get that off my chest right quick before I go work out. So, yeah. Loyalty and money, YouTube, I lost friends behind it. But in the end, I found myself. So, I feel like I won in the end. I'll see y'all in the next one.